Counter-Strike 2, will it run on Linux? Well, that's exactly what you're going to find out right now. So yeah, so if I go here to the ProtonDB database, it's kind of interesting to see. It shows gold here, but if you click, it's native. So I'll assume it's just native, and that's the end of that. So it means that runs natively on Linux. So you shouldn't have too much problems, but we'll find out in a second. If you're watching this in a short form, come check the long form because that's too much to see, so it fits in a short. Come check the long form, and I'll see you there. For the long form peeps, let's carry on. So Counter-Strike 2, it's native. So some people complain about alt tabbing. I don't know why people alt tab when running games in Linux, because or on Linux. It's on Linux or in Linux. It's on, right? Right. So I don't know why people alt tab, because you can have your workspaces. We will test it in a second to see if the workspaces actually work, or else you can just double check that. But man, just swap your workspace. You don't have to alt tab, but I understand that people do it. So some people tinker, some people don't. Let's see what happens in our case here. So let's just click play. I have here 1,300 hours. Don't ask. And let's just click play. On the top right, you can see the stats. You have there the CPU and GPU stats. A fair warning. And do I have the FPS up? I think I do have the FPS up on the top left. Fair warning. As you can see, my CPU is Ryzen 5500. So it's not kind of the top-notch gaming CPU of the year. I'm going to upgrade the CPU soon, but for now it's there. It works. As you know, Counter-Strike, it's very CPU happy, not so GPU happy. So the CPU, it's not ideal for gaming, but gets the job done. And the pricing of hardware is just going nuts. I'm going to upgrade it soon, but for now, 5500 CPU, it's what I get. And you cannot see all the cores there, but all the cores are there. Okay, so it's 12 cores. I need to upgrade this, I know, but I will do it soon. But for now, it will work just fine, and I'm happy with it. It gets the job done. So don't forget that this is not the ideal CPU to run Counter-Strike, even it's Linux or Windows. It's the exact same thing. And also bear in mind, I have a shitload of stuff running. Okay, I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 Chrome browsers open, doing Chrome stuff, and I have a bunch of terminals. So I have a bunch of workspace things doing stuff. So this is not only CS running. I have a bunch of shit running in the background because I don't want to close them off. I just keep them running and I just go for it. So if I switch workspaces, things are just fine. So you don't need to actually alt tab. You can actually just swap workspaces and you're good to go. Okay, so you can see 60 FPS in the menus, means nothing. So let's click play. Let's go for some casual shit. Deathmatch. Okay, we can get a deathmatch going. Let's click on that one and click go. So, sorry. Fair warning. CS has an issue. Well, it's not new, but if you play Face It, this will not work for the time being because of the anti-cheat. But if you don't play Face It or other sites with dedicated anti-cheats, you should be fine. So here we go. This is native, so it means that it runs natively on Linux. It was built for Linux, so it just does. So auto select. Okay. My left click is not working. I cannot shoot. This happens sometimes. There we go. But it's not a game problem. It's my own problem. I have some software running in the background. Yeah. This is not the game problem. This is my problem. So let's see, because I have a multi. What do you call it? I have my mouse shared, and sometimes I lose track of what the mouse is. So the mouse is here. There we go. It's fixed. So it's my problem. It's not the game problem. Okay. There we go. Why did I reload? I don't know. So I'm crouching. Cool. I'm dead. That's fine. Okay, that mouse problem is not the game problem. It's my problem here. I have desk flow running, so it means that it can happen. I don't want to swap to the scar. I don't want to be that guy. Hello. Shit! I'm freaking so. FPS wise, you are running 129 FPS. Again, my CPU, it's not ideal for CS. Not at the slightest. And I have a bunch of shit running in the background. So I'm running a bunch of shit. And I'm running the game. And I will check the graphic settings, but I'm running this with the recommended settings. It should be high. But again, the GPU is not a problem. As you can see, it's doing absolutely nothing. It's just breathing there. The GPU is doing nothing at all. So it's a CPU that is not ideal for CS, but feels great. Let's check this graphic settings. Let's go here. Advanced video. Let's lower the volume of the game a little bit. So we are at high. It's a recommended. I'm not going to change this. It's fine. I have my refresh rate for the monitor refresh rate. I don't think online there's much to gain beyond that. You really don't gain with online gaming more than your vertical refresh of your screen. On LAN, that's a different story. LAN, it's different, but online, on internet, you don't get much of advantage by playing more than your VSync, but that's my opinion. You do whatever you want. I'm hitting 100 FPS again. My CPU, it's not ideal. Far from it. The CPU, it's not ideal for CS. I could improve much more with a better CPU. And I have a bunch of shit running. Okay. Let's just disable random weapons. You're dead. I don't want to reload, but I did. Okay, let's get the buy menu going, and let's get an M4. Let's go. Hello. So, just works. I'm not going to lower the graphical settings because the problem is not there. The problem is on the CPU that is not ideal, and I'm running a bunch of shit. So. But it runs fine. No issues, no problems. It just runs. And this is online. So the only shit. You're just going to experience problems if you run like Faces, for example, because of the anti-cheat. That's just a kernel thing and Windows thing. I don't know if they're going to do something about it. I don't think they will. But, well, you never know. So this is online. I just lost the click. What the hell happened? You're dead. Goodbye. Nice shot. I was low HP. Whoa! Low HP anyways. So... it just runs. Man, it just runs. No issues. I'm experiencing no problems. Things just work. It's fine. And yeah, my 1000 hours on CS are mainly on that match. Online matchmaking works. I'm not going to enter in an online game to screw everybody's game. Oh shit. Goodbye. Oh, well played. It's fun to play as always. Let's get the op just for funsies. Oh shit. Well, I'm just having fun. Why do you want me to? Why do you want me to say? I'm just having fun. Ooh. That's what it matters, right? I'm having fun. I would play no problems because that's my frame rate. Not sure in Windows how much I have. I haven't played CS in a long time, even in Windows. On Windows, Jesus, English. Oh no, no. Damn it, I'm dead. As you can see, it simply, come on, die. It simply works, it just works. It just works. Why it was clicking like I had no ammo? That was weird. It just clicked. But that's a CS issue, not my own issue. So no tinkers, no nothing, no weird shit. Just open game and play. Even though I suck at it, which is kind of the truth. So let's just wrap things up. It just works. The FPS are the FPS possible with my CPU, and I have a shitload of things running. I have a bunch of Chromes running with a bunch of tabs, and I'm playing the game with 100 FPS plus. I could tinker with this. I could lower the. I don't think the graphical things would help much because again, I'm really CPU bound here. It works. It functions. No issues. No glitches. Sounds work great. Controls work great. Performance is perfectly fine. I could tinker with that to get more performance, but again, I'm highly limited and highly restricted by my CPU. It just works. Again, if you play Faceit, you'll have problems because Faceit will not run in other things that Windows because of the anti-cheat. Other than that, if you play just regular matchmaking and deathmatch and you want to have fun with friends, it just works fine, no issues. You saw that now, it just runs. You saw the CPU stats, it just runs. GPU, it's doing absolutely nothing with his life, it's just chilling there. CPU, I am, in my case, very CPU bound because my CPU right now, it's a Ryzen 5 5500 and it's a very limited CPU for CS. I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing this out to you guys so you guys know that you may have similar limitations. This game is always and always have been very CPU bound, and this CPU is not ideal for CS, but as you can see, 100 FPS plus on high details. I could tinker to get the FPS up and get more results, fine, but as is, click play and have fun. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.